Hello, hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. How's everybody doing out there? I have my water close at hand. Actually, it's going to be my pink drink here. My pink punch really, really soon because it's just about time for that. But I got my water. I've had a frog in my throat. I do believe it's breaking up today. I think I'm going to be back among the living very, very soon. So that's a good note. But I'm throwing together a little surprise here for Dave. He loves rhubarb, guys, and strawberry rhubarb's one of his favorites. So I'm just kind of throwing together, and I'm trying a little different topping today, so I'm hoping that he likes it. But I'm just throwing together a couple, and they're going to be like individual things for us to eat after dinner tonight. We're doing tacos, and sometimes after tacos, I feel like I don't know, an hour later, I'm hungry again. So this is going to curb that craving stuff. So... and this is going to be low carb keto even, I do believe. So I've got part of it prepped here, but I'm going to walk you through the rest of it. So guys, hi, Kelly. If you're jumping on here with me live, if you can see a red live up in that corner, that just means that you're catching me live, and that is great. You can talk to me. I'll try to talk back. Sometimes I get so involved in what I'm doing and talking that I kind of forget that I'm supposed to be watching the comments too. So I'll do my best, okay? But if you're on here with me live, please type live in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you're catching me later on, it'll say was live up there. Just type replay in the comments. Let me know where you're watching from. My name is Jan. I live in Southeast Nebraska. I love sharing our low-carb lifestyle. I love sharing a lot of things, really, guys. And I started another page here on Facebook called Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. Dave is diabetic, Jan is not. But because we live together, we're both diabetic, okay? So that group, you can join us over there. Hi, Sue. Like I said, all you have to do is drop group in the comments. I will leave you a link to join. Facebook is not letting me add people, guys, so I'm so sorry for that. What does rhubarb taste like? Rhubarb alone is very sour, okay? That's why a lot of times you'll see it mixed with something else. But that group, guys, drop group in the comments. I will leave you a link, and you can ask to join. Otherwise, you can just go to the top of the Facebook page, type in Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. It's a yellow and blue banner, and you can request to join all on your own. Live from Lincoln, where are you? I am not far outside of Lincoln. I'm in Lincoln a lot, more than I'd like to admit. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So, guys, what I've got going here, like I said, I'm going to have to get something. I used a cast iron. I picked up a cast iron last night in my live and it burnt my hand. Okay, this is what I've got. Strawberry rhubarb. Okay, this is going to be the filling. And then I'm fixing the topping here right now, which is walnuts and some stuff. I'm going to go over everything here with you, okay? Everything that I've gotten done, okay? Hey, Roshonda. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Guys, I love hearing that. And what I would love for anybody to do is if you fix one of my recipes, share it in my group. You don't have to share it. That group is private. You don't have to share it on your personal Facebook page or anything like that. But I love seeing other people using my recipes. And if you do a special twist on it, that's great too. Just go ahead and throw it in there and tell me what kind of a special twist you get, because you might have the better recipe and I might want to change my recipe to yours. So please share in there, okay? So the rhubarb strawberry filling, guys, I've got about a cup of diced up rhubarb, about a half a cup of strawberries. I've got some powdered sweetener, guys. I use just a powdered sweetener. This Lakanto is what I'm currently using, what I usually always use. Or you can use a granular. If you don't want the erythritol in there, they have the granular that's got allulose in it. I think somebody might have just drove in my driveway. I'm not real sure. I've got some vanilla in there and some lemon juice. So, oh, it's my daughter. I didn't know you were coming down today.
Well, I've got some stuff out. You're on
okay. Hey, Pam. So, and then I just put a little bit of cinnamon in there too, a dash of cinnamon in it. And I cooked this down on the stovetop for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 minutes, just until I got the consistency of the vegetables, the fruits that I wanted. I didn't want them mush, but I wanted them cooked a little bit, okay? Then in this one, I've got some chopped walnuts, a couple tablespoons of chopped walnuts, butter. I melted that butter, threw in those. What I was looking to do was toast those walnuts just a little bit more sweetener in on top of that, and a good half a teaspoon of cinnamon, something like that. Okay, now what am I going to do with these? I've got my oven preheated, and I have some individual ramekins here, guys. We use these from time to time. I like them for like when we're doing pizza bowls, and I want my pizza bowl different from his pizza bowl, or, you know, a lot of different things, okay? Awesome, Millie. I love it. So what I'm going to do, guys, is really simple, okay? Now, most of these ingredients are things that, well, everything is something I keep in my pantry all the time. Now, the rhubarb is fresh out of my garden, so if you don't have fresh rhubarb, you can probably get it at the store or something like that. But I'm just going to divide about half of this into each one of these ramekins. I'm going to try to tilt you guys down. Hi, Jewel. Okay, can you see it at all? There, I'm going to back up. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to put about half of that in this ramekin. Now, I did spray these, guys. I sprayed each ramekin. I use olive oil or avocado oil in a spray jug. I don't use the aerosolized cans at all anymore. Most of those use butane or something like that as a propellant to get the stuff out. And I'm not willing to eat butane, so I just do my own. You know, and you don't even have to have a sprayer. You could easily just dump it in and wipe it down. So they're in there. I'm going to take about half of this topping, and it's a little crunchy, which is good. You know, I like a crisp crunch. Now, if you don't have the walnuts or something, I kind of wished I would have had just some granola. They make some really good keto granolas that would have been good on top of this, just to take it and crunch it up and throw it on. Hi, Jewel. Thanks for sharing. Okay, that's it. Each one of us have a strawberry rhubarb crisp. I'm going to put these. I don't like to set my ramekins just in there. I always get out a baking dish, set the ramekins on top, and they're going to go in the oven at 350 for, I'm going to say, about 10 minutes. I just want to meld that all together. Timer, 10 minutes, 10 to 12 probably. And now we're ready for dessert tonight. So, like I was saying, super simple. That's the way we roll. I love sharing these things, guys. I love doing what I do. I love helping other people because we came from a spot where we struggled. We struggled hardcore. Hi, Tammy. You know, when you have someone in your life that just, they're trying everything they can to change their life for the better with no success, and everything that they're telling you to do, I feel like I'm falling. Everything that they're telling you to do is not working. Hey, Donna. And then I started doing a little bit more research myself. And that's when we switched to low carb, okay? We also started our supplements, okay, that we use every single day. I am not going to lie. They've been a lifesaver, life changer, lifesaver, both. And with the help of them, so that we don't have the cravings for the sugars and the carbs, with the help of them, we have more energy. That's what I love. And if you need information about those duos, guys, drop duos in the comments. It's just two simple things every single day. That's why I call them a duo. And you can drop duos in the comments. I'll get back to you. Hi, Karen. So, like I was saying, super duper simple, super duper easy. I will get this recipe up in my group, Diabetic Eats with Jan and Dave. So if you are a fan of rhubarb, you know, and you need to be in there. Hey, Sherry, Marianne, how are ya? Please drop group in the comments. I'll leave you a link. You can get over there and request to join, okay? I don't just share recipes, guys. I share information that we use on products that we use daily, on tips and tricks that we do daily, just things to help you. Motivation. I mean, motivation is huge, which is another reason we use these. Motivation. So, like I was saying, guys, I'd love to have you join me there. If you're already there, there's an invite button. You can invite your friends and family along. And I'd appreciate that too. So anyway, guys, group in the comments if you need if you need to be added to that group. And that's all I have for today. So I hope you're staying cool. If you're somewhere here in the Midwest, it's pushing up to about 100 degrees again today. I don't think we're going to quite make it. I did see my thermometer yesterday made the triple digits. Nasty. I don't like winter, but I don't like the heat of summer. I'm a spring and fall kind of gal, if you know what I mean. So enjoy the rest of your Thursday, guys. If you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments. I will get back to you. Or if you don't want anybody to know about it, press my name, private message me, okay? I'll get back to you about that. And guys, if you have asked a question or something like that and reached out to me, like if you comment on the duos, I'm going to message you. So check your message requests, okay? So I'm going to get on out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope it's fantastic, and we'll chat with y'all later, okay? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Smile. Pass that smile on. Bye-bye.